Well, good morning everybody. Today, for my mixed media project I'm going to do a hoop, and I'm going to do it like that, and so decorating the inside of it. And I've got this pretty image, which is rice paper, and I've put it onto copy paper. I'm going to cut that out, and I'm going to be stenciling inside this with so I'm going to take it out, and I've got canvas on a roll, so I've put it on just so I can cut round it. So I'm going to remove it from the hoop and stencil stencil with some of the Imagination Crafts transparent relief paste. So I'm going to be using that, and I'm going with blues today, and I've got some nice beads to put around, a bead trim and flowers and a few butterflies, and just have a little play. So I'm going to turn you to overhead and we'll make a start. Okay, so what I've done, and I apologise, I didn't press the record button. It's a good job I looked up, isn't it? So what I've done is I've used this stencil. I held it out. I've used this stencil, and I've taken the canvas which I have on a roll. I've taken it actually out of the hoop and stenciled with I'll just show you what I've stenciled with, if I can get it to sit. I've moved it now. So right, so I used the transparent relief paste. So I've stenciled the pattern onto part of the canvas, and now I'm using the gesso and I'm painting my hoop, giving it a coat of paint. And what I want to do with this, I'm going to paint it with the white gesso, and once that's dry I'm going to be using my silver alchemy wax, and then because you can paint with this, and then I'll paint the outside I'll paint the hoop then with that. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to fast forward and play some music. Right, okay, so they're nearly dry, so what I'm going to do is just pop them to one side for a minute and clean up my mess, she says, and I'll be back in 2 minutes because I'm going to go and cut this image out. So the last thing you want to do is sit and watch me cut my image out, so I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so my image is all nicely cut out now, And I've got some flowers, little blossoms and that, and I've got some of the Mediterranean sky, and I've made it into a spritz, and I'm just going to lightly spritz them and put them to one side. That's another job done. I'm going to bring this in now, and I found while I was having a tidy round, I found this. Don't know where it come from, but it's like a palette, so I'm going to use that to mix my, if I can get a page down. There we go. And I'll put that out the way. And as I said, I'm going to paint my hoop with my alchemy wax, and I'm just going to take some of the wax off here. I'm going to add a little bit of water, I think. And I'll put a smaller paintbrush, it says, and I'm just going to mix it. So, and I only want to do the inside of the hoop on this. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to play some music and fast forward as well. So if I just do this bit first and show you what I've done, and you can see. There we are, I've painted it. So I'll fast forward and I'll speak to you soon. So that's both hoops done now. Next I want to do, I've decided I'm going to use a couple of my butterflies, and I'm going to paint some of this on there. So I've done one of the butterflies. I'm going to do this one now. So you know me, I like everything in odd numbers. So I've got 3 butterflies, I've got 7 flowers, and I've got some of these lovely spray. I've got 3 of them for the spray, decorating the flowers. So we'll see how it turns out. But the this has taken the alchemy wax brilliantly. I'm really chuffed. There we go. So I've got that. So I'll put them out of the way. In fact, I'll put them in with the flowers so I don't lose them. I'll get them mixed up. Throw that away. Put that in there. Baby wipe, wet wipe. I want to wet wipe. So I'm going to bring this in now, and I'm going to dry it with my heat gun. Right, okay, so I'm going to mix some of this, and I'm just going to add some water because I don't want it, because it's quite a cream. I just want to mix it, get it a bit looser. That's a word. Not quite as creamy. I'm going to add some sparkle medium, and I'm using Mediterranean Sky. I saw Mandy do this at the weekend, and I thought, ooh, what a brilliant idea. So thank you, Mandy. Right, okay, so I'm using my stipple brush . And I'm just covering, and because this starlight has got it's quite shiny, you'll still get the, even though I've mixed it with the gesso, you'll still get the sparkle. Of that, which is that toned down with white, so I don't want to lose that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a piece of card that I've got, and then I've got a couple of pieces of card, some 7x7s. They'll be used, I can use them at a later date. So I'll just pop that there while it dries. And what I'm going to do is just cover my page. So while I do this, I'll fast forward and then play some music. So out of that I've stippled with that just to give it a different textured background, and I've done a smooth one, and so that's them done. I'll just pop them out of the way. I might use one of them for one of my Christmas 7 days of Christmas projects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in 2 minutes. I just want to clean up my mess, and I'll see you in 2. Okay, so that's all done now. I've put the canvas in the hoop, and now it's just a case of I've got this really nice trim that I'm going to put around my hoop. It's got pearls and beads on it. I'll lift it up so you can see it. So I've got that, and so that's what I'm going to do. So first off, I want to place my little angel or little girl here, and then I'm going to be adding some flowers around the bottom here, and I'm going to have a couple of butterflies flying around there, and I'm going to nestle one in here, and I'm going to pop them. I'm not sure whether 1 or 3. Yeah, I think I might do 3 actually. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just want to shape this. There we go. Just to give it dimension. I'll have one there, one up there. So I just need to glue this now, and I'm going to use my fabric glue. I need a brush. There we go. I've got a brush. And I know that bit's going to be just a little bit too much. So take that off. I'm just going to put this on. I like to use my tissue to just place it on, and I need to get rid of these stems, a bit too long. that one up there. So what I'm going to do, hopefully that's hot. Oh, right. I'm using my, so she looks rather pretty, doesn't she? I'm not sure whether to, so first off what I'm going to do, before I decorate the inside, I'm going to, I'm actually going to put this round here. So, right, I go this way. I'm left-handed, so I go the opposite way. Because it's on ribbon, it'll be really easy to manoeuvre. So again, while I do this, I'm going to play some music. So there we are, that's the trim all done. I'm just going to plug you in because I think my battery is going to go. And I don't want that, do I? Don't want to lose you halfway through. So I'm just going to put my battery in. What the hell's that? That's my book. There we go. I've plugged you in, so hopefully I won't lose you. Okay, so now the fun part begins, and I'm not sure, so I think that is just, I'm really chuffed with that. That looks really nice. So the next thing I want to do is start adding my embellishments. So let's add the butterflies. To add, not sure whether to, so we have one there, so just put that there. Put the flower. I want that one up there like that. So as I like to use my hot glue gun for this, just so I know that it'll stay. And I think I'm going to need a few more flowers. I think I've underestimated my flowers. I think I have. I think I'm going to have to get a few more flowers. Bear with. Seeing what blue flowers I've got. I'll have to spray. Yes, I'm still recording. Okay. Sorry about that. That was hubby asking if I was still recording. The answer, of course, is yes. So, not sure whether I like them now. Quite like that one there. I think I just need two. Decisions. So if I do them two there, and then I can kind of nestle these here. I can nestle one of the butterflies there, and I can put that there. I don't think I like that one. Oh, but it's stuck now. Oh well, never mind. Isn't it a pain when you decide, oh, I don't like that? Right. That can go there like that. Right, take them out. Oh, come out. And these nestled there. I'll just nestle this butterfly on here, one of the petals. I think that one was too many. I'm not sure whether I like that. I think I'm going to take rid of that. Don't use your scissors, Linda. That's better. I think one's enough. What I might use is, I've got some of these curlicues. I think I might use a couple of them. Don't use your scissors, Linda. Just have that there, like that. Let's see. Decisions. There we go. Not sure whether I like it, you know. I don't like it. I'm going to take it out. I just do not like it. I don't think they go well. I don't think they sit. And I think I just prefer it like that, to be honest. So, all I want to do now is just find I think I'm going to call that complete, to be honest. What do you think? I don't think it needs anything else. I don't want to bombard it, do you understand? Because I don't want to take away from the pretty image. Decisions. I think I'm going to call that completed. I like it how it is, and I'm going to call it a day. I'm not decided what I'm going to call it yet. Maybe I'll have a think. Actually, I might. Let's just see if I can find something. I just want to have a look if I can find something. I have got kind of, oh gosh, look at me. Let's have a look. I've got these from Tim Holtz, and I think I might add one of these because Shine Brightly, no. Believe in Yourself. Yes, I think I'll have that. And I'm just going to pop that there. And that's what I'm going to call it. Believe in Yourself. There we go. And I might, let's see, got my little food bowl. I'm going to just draw around it with my black food ball just to make it pop. Just taking it easy, so I don't want to go wrong, she says. It's the last thing I want to do. So that is today's project completed, and I'm going to call it Believe in Yourself because it's a nice little angel, isn't she? Pretty angel, butterflies, flowers and blues. And I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thank you so much. Please give it a thumbs up, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye everyone.